here, recording there. All right. Welcome today, Josh. Of course, you're running for Glasgow City Council, and we're delighted to have you here with us today.
Glad to be here, Brandon. Appreciate it.
Absolutely. So to begin today's program off, just tell us a little bit about who you are. Of course, being a member of this community is certainly one of them, but just tell everybody who may not know you who you are.
Well, like I said, my name's Josh Fields, and most people know me as Red, and I can't figure out where they came up with that at, but 37 years old. Lived here in Berrien County all my life, was raised out in the Keno community. My mother's Carolyn Johnson and my father's Marty Fields, and I have a stepmom that passed away, was Kim Fields. Got 3 brothers, drive me crazy, and proud dad, full-time dad. I've done a little bit of everything. I've been in retail, I've been in energy business, deal with oil and gas, and then pharmaceuticals and different things, and just got my hand in a little bit of everything. But main thing is that I enjoy being a dad and helping kids. I was a youth minister for a while at my church out at Leap Branch out in the Keno community. So
fully involved, for sure.
Fully involved with a lot of different things, but not a master of any of them.
Sure.
Enjoy playing golf. That's my other hobby besides sitting at the house and trying to teach my little boy all this schoolwork, in this pandemic.
Absolutely. Well, of course, your personal life, sounds fun, but we're here, of course, to talk more about your what might be a political life, starting, of course, actually as someone who's elected to an office, but it's already began as a candidate for sure.
Yes.
So talk about, this is your first time running for office for anything, but also this is your first time, obviously, for city council. So talk about what is your motive for running for Glasgow City Council?
My motive is to see Glasgow go back to what it was. I mean, we was a, flourishing community. We had a lot of businesses. It wasn't too many years ago, Glasgow, Berrien County was #1 rural county to live in America. What happened? Yes, there's recession stuff, but I look at it goes back to decisions that was made from leadership, not only at the city role, but the county role. We look too much into things and make it too complicated instead of just using common sense techniques. I want to see, my slogan is, I want to see working together to get Glasgow back on the map. It can be done. That was my main goal, because we got too many kids and people leaving this area to go to work, move away. There's too much division in our community. It's time to bring it back together and work together. That way we can see Glasgow be back to what it was, at one time. And that's my main reason for running, is let's get the city back the way it should be.
Sure. So, of course, a lot of things going on in this community, especially in city politics as it pertains to a lot of different things. But, of course, there are some things that some would rank higher than others. What do you think is Glasgow's main, I don't want to say problem, but perhaps maybe Glasgow's priority right now?
As far as what our leaders have as a priority, or what we should have as a priority?
Exactly. So what do you think Glasgow's priority should be? Of course, we can talk about what currently is going on.
Yeah.
In your opinion?
Well, our priorities should be investing back in the community. Like I said, we're losing too many jobs. We're making it too hard for businesses to come in. There was years ago, Carhartt was here. They wanted to build a distribution center here in Glasgow. For some reason, the city was opposed to it. What happened? Carhartt up and left, and that distribution left. They went to Madisonville. That was 250 extra jobs that could have been here in a prime location for Glasgow. My thing is, why did that not happen? Is it politics as usual? Backdoor deal making where somebody wasn't going to get their pocket, padded a little bit? That stuff needs to go. If we're elected, if I'm elected, we're working for who voted for us, not who's sitting there want to try to influence us. So priorities is we got to cut out the backdoor deals, focus on the investments, create jobs and invest in the community, whether it's youth or seniors, whatever it may be. It's got to be investment in the whole city.
So talk a little bit about, of course, not a solid idea. I wouldn't want you to try to construct something here, but
Yeah.
In a general framework, what do you think is maybe the key to trying to put Glasgow back on the map? You know, we talk about investment in industry and trying to recruit industry, and we talk about these things, but I think a lot of the time, especially the electorate, they see people talking more than they are doing. So what do you think? What's a solid idea that people could say, okay, this is what Josh Fields has a plan for. I'd like to maybe see it happen. That's why I might elect him.
Me personally, I want to be hands-on. I would like to work with our, I think, Maureen Carpenter, our economic development, and the chamber, be hands-on working with them, finding out what's out there, contact them if I'm a council to a business that may be looking to come in. Let's talk to some of the landowners here in town that has these empty buildings. What can we do to maybe lower rent for a mom and pop shop to come in? Can we look at doing a tax incentive? Because there's too many empty buildings here. There's a reason for that. Either the prices are too high, or nobody knows how to reach out to advertise to somebody. You can drive by, you can see a sign in the window, and if you want to call it, you can. But if they're not promoting it, they got an open lease there, no one's going to come to it. So I feel like we should have like a site that, the city with the chamber, put a little something up there. Hey, we got these available buildings for lease, where that can be broadcasted out, and the chamber reaches out throughout the whole state and can reach out farther. If we can fill those up and bring in more jobs, that would work. That's where I would want to go as far as that. And I know there's lots of people that has so many different contacts in the city. It's a matter of working with them to see what road they can lead you on, because there's probably not too many people that wants to be as full hands-on as I would like to be. I mean, you have the mayors in there every single day that can do things. We need full-time council members that's going to do it as well. So that's my approach. But I mean, I would want to work more hands-on with the chamber and economic development. Learn from them, because if you can't learn from somebody, you're not going to spread your wings and go out further with it.